This is where Popeye was hit. A fast road, no warning, no chance to run. He was struck so hard, his eyes were forced from his skull. But somehow, he got up. Blinded, bleeding, he staggered across the road and down this narrow path. And here, in the swamp, he collapsed. For 2 days he lay there, alone, broken and cold. Surrounded by insects and mud, he waited to die. Until finally, a fisherman found him. This is Popeye's story. So, you think Popeye was hit on the road, on that road there, that busy road?
Yes.
And you think he crawled up here?
Yeah, so he walked to here because his eye falling out and he can't see. He can't decide where he's going. 2 dogs around here, they barking because the owner of the house told me they hear the dog barking, but they didn't know what the dog barking.
So those 2 dogs that live here, you think they were trying to tell their owner that there's a dog in distress here and this dog needs help, and they were trying to raise the alarm, yeah?
Yes.
And this is where you found him, up here?
Yeah.
Now Popeye would have been dazed, confused and in immense pain as he sought out somewhere safe. He would have stumbled along this path, dragging his legs behind him. But in his darkness, unable to see his way, he was unaware that with every step, he was getting closer to danger.
He fell down from there, come here, and maybe he don't know where to go again. So he walked around and he fell down again to here.
Popeye fell a total of 30 feet and now found himself lying cold in a swamp and barely conscious. He lay there for 2 whole days and no one knew. Just as Popeye was giving up his fight, he was spotted by a fisherman. He raised the alarm and we came. We found Popeye in a terrible state. He probably had hours to live. We managed to pull him from the swamp using ropes and rushed him straight to the animal hospital. The moment the vet saw him, she burst into tears. He was that broken. They took x-rays, treated his deep wound on his head and carefully stitched his eyes closed to protect what little was left. He spent the next 3 days in the clinic fighting to hold on. And then he came home, back to Dog Rescue Thailand, to begin his recovery, to begin his second chance. It took Popeye quite some time to adjust to life without sight, but he's a remarkable character and one we all love deeply here at the shelter. And despite everything, he finds his way around, carefully but confidently. Sometimes he even meets me at the gate in the morning. And most days he sits beside me, ready to give me a lick on the face or nudge me for an ear scratch. There's something truly inspiring about Popeye's story, and I think it's the courage, the resilience, that quiet fighting spirit. And he amazes me every day with what I can only call his internal GPS. He always seems to know exactly where to go and when he wants to get up and move. And then there's his seat, his special spot at the head of the table. It's where he sits like one of the wise old men of the shelter. His presence commands attention. but he's never demanding. He's just there. A big sweet dog with a quiet dignity. You see, he may have lost his eyes, but I think Popeye has found his home. So that was Popeye. What a hero. And I'm very proud to tell his story. Now, if you were touched by that video in any way or it resonated with you, then you can help. You can sponsor a dog for a small monthly commitment. It helps us cover the dog's food, the dog's board, any medical expenses, and its ongoing care and love. Or if you can help in any other way, we're always looking for people who can help. This shelter struggles to stay open every month, but it's vitally important. So if you can help, please check out the email below, help@dogrescuethailand.com, and ask for some more information. But you can also help very easily today, simply by subscribing to this channel, liking the video, and sharing it with at least one other person today. And I guarantee you that if these dogs could speak, and you did that, every single one of these dogs in here would say a big thank you to you. So please, subscribe, like, and share. Yes, it's goodbye.